All right, folks, the journey continuing. We're in our Final Fantasy II era. The era of grind, the era of key terms and key phrases. And right now, for the first time, we have the era of ships. We acquired a ship yesterday, in much the same way you would in Final Fantasy I, which we have not played yet. But we do have a pirate ship now, and we're going to be using that for our next adventure. Layla is also part of the party now. So we'll see what that means. It's always good to have a fine lass on the battle scene here. Let's get loaded up. We last left off in the middle of the ocean. And that's where we'll begin our journey today. Now, the first thing that I want to do before we go anywhere or do anything is let's look at our inventory. We're pretty well, leveled up. I don't want to do any extraneous grinding right now, nor did I do any in between episodes here, like I have been virtually every other time. But most importantly, we have some spells here, okay? We have some spells that we could use that maybe could help us out. And let's figure out, which of those we want to put out there. So I'm looking at my list. We got sleep. I don't think we need any more thunder cure right now. We'll hold on to those for sure. Maybe we'll sell them for money. That could be a thing. I'm just looking to see. I think sleep is a good candidate for Guy. Blind, I'm not super keen on. Berserk. Since we have multiple of these, I think we give those to these two. And, I mean, theoretically, we could hold on to these other tomes for, we want to put it... We could teach Layla a spell or two. It wouldn't hurt anything. She starts with level 4 Thunder. And let's, see what we can give her from a... We'll give her a Mithril Shield. She's got a gold hairpin. She's actually got some pretty good armor, so... I want to kind of take it for ourselves here. Yeah, sorry. Okay, yeah, Mithril, give you the Mithril Shield. We got the Ice Shield. Obviously, we want that out there. Golden Shield. I think, I put the Giant's Helm on. And yeah, okay. This all seems fine. Okay. Now that we've got that all settled, let's figure out what we want to do. So we're like right here, smack dab in the middle of the ocean. Okay. We know that Altair is to our west. And we see this little strait on the map. We're going to go through this. I believe there will be battles at sea. So just beware that this is a thing that could happen. We're going to go through this strait. And yeah, I think we just go down through here, right? Alright, so we have our first taste of sea monsters. Ah, sea monster. Didn't give us too much trouble, but we do notice that the enemies are starting to get a little bit more hit points and health. We want to follow the coastline over here. And head into our next town. Oh, Layla's poisoned. We should probably address that. We have at least 2 characters that have the Asuna spell, which can cure a lot of these ailments, including our main character, Furion. I am looking for... I hope I'm going the right direction and not just leading us on a wild goose chase. I'm trying to find the town of Mysidia. Oh, we got some buccaneers, some fat-looking pirates. Awesome. Good for them. Keep following the coastline here. This is a fast way to travel. We still have the airship that we will unlock at some point. That's a hallmark of any Final Fantasy game, it seems like. And then here's this inlet. All right. We want to now head east. We're going to try to find the town of Mysidia, which should be close by. Wow, that's a tanky bomb right there. Taking a lot of damage. Holy cow. Layla actually leveled up her sword skill, which I don't know why we even have her equipped with a sword. Her knife was clearly the thing to start with. Anyway, here's the town of Mysidia. And I did kind of forget that the enemies outside of Mysidia are nothing to mess around with. So I think we should probably cast... let's cast Thunder. We'll cast Blizzard. I'm actually going to cast Teleport here. Let's see if this helps any. Alright, we got rid of one of the Malboros. Those enemies are notorious for being able to afflict, like, pretty much every status element in the game on you simultaneously. They're quite a pain to deal with. Actually, I'm gonna just go ahead and attack. Attack. Yeah, maybe we should have leveled up some more. Actually, no, this is making the battles interesting, which they haven't been in a while because I've been 2 leveled up. So let's just roll with it. It seems fine. And I think these parasites can whittle down your MP pretty well. So we definitely want to get rid of them too. There we go. 2,550 gil. Well, we're gonna need it, buddy. We're gonna need it. Let's head into Mysidia. And there is a lot of stuff here for us to buy. There's just a lot. Magic, weapons. I'm gonna start with weapons because that seems to be our biggest weakness right now. Oh man, these are all pretty nice. We may just buy one of each for now and then come back and grind this out later. I think that's just going to be the play. Let's do a remove all on everyone for the time being. Remind me to put clothes back on everyone before we leave. There's also quite a bit of magic over here that we can grab. We'll look at it, but we're already burning through our funds pretty quickly. I think instead of buying Knight's Armor or more Ice Shields, I think we probably want to get some more of the Giant's Gloves, and that way we can just equip that on everybody. So I'm going to put Ice Shield on you. You got the Ice Bow, so you don't need a shield. I'll put Golden Shield on you. And yeah, that's fine. And Mithril Shield on you. Okay. There's not much else for us to do here right now. I mean, we will be coming back here at least one more time, probably a couple. But everything here is prohibitively expensive for us right now. I'm going to use this opportunity to save. But that's really all we're gonna do. We're not gonna spend a lot of time here. I'm not even gonna bother talking to the townsfolk right now because I'm just here to shop. You know, it's like when we go into like Best Buy. You know, don't talk to me. I know what I'm looking at, and if I don't, I'll figure it out. Where we need to head now is to Deist. That's our next That is our next place. Alright, let's... I'm looking at these directions and I'm like, okay, it says... like, I should know the map like the back of my hand, but I'm sorry, I just don't. I'm gonna try Blizzard, I think. A Blizzard Thunder combo might be good against these guys. Can't remember what's weak to what. Obviously, that was not the play. I think we need to do fire for these guys. And she's poisoned again. We are really struggling to kill these things. Honestly, we're getting so much money. Does it make sense to just... Do we just hang out here and grind? I know I said we weren't going to, but... I think, yeah, we'll be okay. Alright, so, what do we do? Begin by sailing south, heading east once you hit land. Okay. Understandable. Okay, so this is going to be a somewhat long journey, but we'll get there. I believe we want to go to that floating island in the northeast. Yeah, these weapons are cool. We'll definitely do some grinding off camera after this episode so that we can pick up everything that we missed out on. Because there was some pretty cool stuff in that shop. We could have easily hooked everyone up to the gills, with Gil, as they say. But I'm hopeful that just some of these sea battles and overworld battles that we'll be in will go a long way towards getting us funding to go forward. So you can see we're on the north side now of the snowy area that we took the snowcraft in a couple episodes ago. Let's keep going. And now we're approaching the island, so let's head south. I don't remember what type of enemies are going to be waiting us on this island. If they're easy to kill, if they're harder, I don't know. But we're here! Welcome! Alright. Alright, so we need to go up through the mountains here. Oh, already got some undead characters popping up. Another good reason to not grind right now is because I believe that a lot of the items we're going to be finding, even if we don't end up using them, can be sold for a lot of gil. Welcome to Dee's Castle, everybody. Castle Deest, we're going to talk to this kid. Kid says, go away, don't come any closer. Alright, let's follow him, because that's normal. He said, I'm going to tell my mom. All right, let's keep following him. Again, this is very normal behavior for us. All right. Let's go in here and grab this chest first. We have a cottage, which could have helped us, really, at any time. We're going to skip on these other doors down here for right now and head instead down the steps. All right. And now we can head towards the chest down here. We'll see how many enemies, if any, we encounter. We got the unicorn horn. Now we're going to go into this door and open up 3 chests. A stop, a stun, and a curse tome. These are all magic spells. Do we want to use them? Let me take a look at my list here. I think stop and curse. I'm going to hold off on stun. Actually, no. Stop. Stun. and curse are all going to Guy. And let me make a note of this here. So Guy has a lot of status spells right now. Very nice. And now we'll enter here, and we're going to find quite a bit of chests. Quite a bit. We got a gold needle. We got eye drops, antidote, the cross, the mallet, a winged sword, a saint spirit, and a sage's wisdom. Probably the winged sword is the best thing here. And I don't know even if it's that great. It's good for Layla. So if it's good for Layla, it's good for us. All right, where are we heading now? I think we need to return back this way. It's really our only path that we can go, right? We'll head down this way to the other set of steps. Yeah. We got a phoenix down in that chest. Let's go check out these doors that are in the center of the room. So no battles in here, that's fine. Let's talk to this kid. Again, he said, what's the big idea? You're not the bad guys. I thought the Empire had sent their soldiers after us again. Let's ask him about dragoons. He says, when I grow up, I want to be a dragoon just like my dad was. What about wyverns? He said, the wyvern's right in there. It's sound asleep right now. My mom says it's going to die soon, but that's not true, is it? I don't know, kid. I don't know. Let's talk to his mom. Maybe she's a little bit more reasonable. She says, I hope my son hasn't caused you any trouble. If he has, I do apologize. My husband was a dragoon. The Imperial soldiers killed him along with the rest. My son and I are the only two left. In the room behind us is the last surviving wyvern. It seems to be trying to tell us something, but I cannot speak its tongue. If we only had one of the pendants, we would be able to understand it. The cavern of the wyverns lies north of this castle. Okay. That cavern may hold one of the pendants that allows one to speak the wyvern's language. Let's ask about some things. The dragoons. She says the dragoons fought valiantly, but the Empire knows no honor. They poisoned the wyvern's water. The wyverns writhed in agony until at last their breath. With their wyverns dead, the dragoons were picked off one by the Empire. Okay. Okay, so basically, she'll tell you the same thing whether you ask about dragoons or wyverns. Okay. And let's check here. This is the wyvern. We can ask it stuff, but we can't talk to it. Well, let's go in this cave that they're talking about. Luckily, it's close by. I'm sure it will give us no problem at all, and we can just walk right in, get what we need, and be done. Luckily, we do have a cottage now, so if we need to heal up and save, we can. I think we might have actually have two of them. There's some stalactites. Okay. And we'll be on the lookout for great treasure while we're here as well. And here we are outside of the cavern. All right, let's see what awaits us in the depths here. Let's see, we've got a oh, I remember this dungeon. When I say, oh, I remember this in a kind of a disappointed, dejected tone, that means I know it's going to be a pain. I don't think we're leveled up pretty well. I don't think this is going to be a pain, but I can see there being some tricky spots. Some of the dungeons will kind of get tricky going forward. Okay. We grab some gil, not really too much, but we got a hill gigas. Luckily, we have some weapons that can actually kind of go through his armor. Another set of giant's gloves. Well, why the hell did we buy giant's gloves then? I don't know. Well, we got a shiny thing. Let's go ahead and kill these yellow souls first, not to be confused with the red soul that I took care of, I think, last episode. Oh, that's gonna sting. 1,350 gil. You come across the remains of a dragoon. Something nearby on the ground catches your eye. It's the pendant! My God, we've done it! We could just leave immediately. Now, are we actually going to leave immediately? Of course not. We're gonna go check out the other stuff. There's clearly two more sets of steps. We're already here. We're mission accomplished. This is yes, okay. I remember this crap. These stupid things will just sit there and they'll all cast the spell. Every single one. Layla's dead. Doesn't matter. We'll cut through these guys like butter, but like they have such a high, I don't know, agility or something that they're just able to attack first. It's quite annoying. Somehow Layla got, I was gonna say, there's no way she got extra hit points. She's dead. So one thing to note is Guy is effectively our tank, but he is not our healer. But he's the only one who has the life spell. So we do need to keep him alive, or at least have Phoenix Downs in case he croaks. Now here's a pretty formidable combo. These are just a bunch of brutes with high HP, but other than that, it's not too bad. Very nice. I mean, we're getting go left and right, so that's good. Okay, this is where it gets a little bit chaotic, I think. 2 of them! Holy moly. What do you think the dating scene is like for the Hill Gigas? Like, you know, I mean, they gotta be mating somehow, but like, you know, do they date? Like, how does that work? Are they that evolved? I don't know. I think about this stuff sometimes. I don't know why. Took care of those pretty easily. We got 1,800 gil out of it, which is pretty fair total. And now we're ambushed by the big Hill Gigas. I really like how they redid the sprite for this monster for this game. I think adding the little kind of snake patterned scarf around it is a nice touch. Right, Layla's sword level goes up. We got a giant's helm. So we're going to equip that on Guy. Beef him up a little bit more. We got some mithril armor, which is, you know, it's a thing. Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to be, like, rich when we come out of this dungeon. We're going to have so much money. And things that we can sell, which we really didn't try selling anything when we were in Mysidia. That will almost certainly change. We got the mithril helm here. And we have... we got to go back this way, I think. I'm just looking at the map. 2 more treasures in this room. What could they be? We're gonna actually cast fire on these guys, I think, is probably the play. We got magic, we might as well use it. It's a monster in a box. Oh, okay. Call me crazy, but I think these guys are weak to the cure spell. I'm gonna pretend like they are. That was stupid. That was not the case. They will cast Cure on us though, which is cool. I guess that's why I thought maybe I was like, there's something with this monster and Cure spells. We got a mage's staff. Okay. Can we use that in battle, maybe? Cast Thunder when used in battle. That's huge. That's actually huge. Okay. And we need to... I completely missed that one over there. Oh, my. Oh, we can't get down there. Okay, so we actually need to head back. So let's... We're gonna use Warp here. And let's head into the other staircase that we did not check out yet. So yeah, we can think... Oh, we have to have it equipped. Okay. Well, that's kind of stupid. Doing quite a bit of damage to these guys. And we are leveling up our weapons, even though we're not really trying to, so that's good. $12.37 on the gill, and we got a Hellfire. That's something that we could probably sell. All right, now we're here, east and north and downstairs. Don't I want to grab that? There's an item down there. Don't we want to grab that? It's right there. Why would we not grab this? Well, it's on the way. Oh, okay. Hang on. I'm reading it wrong. It's an ether! Yay! Continue onward. Oh, a preemptive strike. We love when that happens. A whole lot of places for us to go here other than to follow the linear path. We're seeing a lot of groupings of ogres and gigases. Gigachads. Pretty straightforward here, just heading to the northwest. We're making quicker and quicker work of these enemies. And our guild total is back up to over 30,000. Expect that to still go much higher when it's all said and done. Oh, a warp tome. All right, welcome to B5. Oh, a Jiggin Toad. Didn't seem so bad. To pause there for a second for a water break. You know how important those are to stay hydrated. It was a big thing during the World Cup, the hydration breaks. We were at a soccer game not too long ago, and it was 90-something degrees out, and they did the hydration break. I kept pretty hydrated myself, but I guess the players needed it, so. All right, we got a bunch of chests here. We got a flame bow, Sage's Wisdom, Saint's Spirit. The flame bow's gotta be badass, right? I have a feeling that this last chest is going to be a little bit more involved. It's a monster in a box, and it's for these guys. Blizzard works well. We'll see how well. Have we leveled it up enough to where... I mean, it seems like it's doing a pretty good job. Oh, actually took a pretty decent chunk of health from him there. This should do the trick. Very nice. 1650 on the gill. What's in the box? It's the Knight's Armor. Okay, we're gonna do the thing now where I remove everything from everybody again. And we'll sort it, and then we'll start divvying it out. Ice shield for you. No shield for you. Golden shield for you. Mithril shield for you. Okay. And then also, let's go ahead and we're going to teleport out of the dungeon. I'm going to save real quick. And then we're going to recklessly head back inside. Let's use a cottage. Let's use a cottage. All right, we're heading back into the dungeon. Let's do this. We're going to go back down to the southeast portion again. Everyone's all healed up. We've re-equipped ourselves with all of our new loot. And we're sitting on about 40 grand in gil. Nice try, skeletons. Oh, one of them ran away. Can you imagine a skeleton running away from you? How crazy that would be. Insane to think about. Insane to think about. All right. All right, go in the central clearing. Okay, go along the path to the four-way fork. Got it. Hold on a second. My cat's doing something. All right, the cat was scratching the door frame. This is something that has been going on since the beginning of time. It's so frustrating. My wife hates it. So I have to, when I see it happening, I've tried to use the deterrent spray. Obviously, we try to keep the claws trimmed as best we can, but... Okay, I'm just kind of collecting my bearings here. We want to go up and around this path. A lot of battles here, I know. Okay, this brings us to number 3. I think we see our first chest right there. Oh, Maria's bow skill leveled up. That's useful. We got a mithril shield. We're going to go ahead and cross this bridge. The hill gigases are coming out in full force in this floor. Wow. Rolling too deep. And Furion's axe level is now up, which is cool. And then we see clearly there's two more. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not what I was supposed to do. Okay. Well. That was a mistake on my part. And to save time, because you can do this on this game, I'm going to turn off encounters and backtrack to where we were. Unfortunately, I don't have another cottage to use, but that's okay. Now, I will turn them back on when we get to where we need to be. But, which is not here, by the way. It was the southeast. I went across the wrong bridge. That's a my bad. That's a mistake on my part. Okay, back to this area. We're just going to go ahead and zoom through here and get back to our original location. Which was right here. Yeah. I think what we need to do is oh, it's saying this is where we need to go. That can't be right. We fell through the damn cracks there. Hold on. Where's the counters off. Alright, let's take a look at this again. Okay, encounters are back on. Alright. Cross the nearby bridge. Okay, I think we have to just keep going this way. Like, I know what it's saying. But I think we need to go up and around because obviously this was not the play. I might just be reading this walkthrough wrong also, which is always possible. We're going to find out. Let's just keep going. Let's go ahead and use a cure spell. We'll go down through these steps and see where they lead. It's not just in-game experience, it's life experience, alright? Sometimes you fall off the horse, you gotta get back on the horse. You fall off the bridge, you don't take the bridge again. You look for a different bridge, you take it, and you, you know, see what happens. Oh, dropping a lot of magic there. Okay, so now we're back up here. We are lost. That's okay. There's a chest up here. We'll grab it. Huge hit with the ice bow. The enemies are definitely getting better. This is an acid file. We are not in the place of the walkthrough I thought we were. That is all right though. Okay. Now we're in the right place. I'm just trying to figure out how did we miss a couple chests. I think I know how to get to them. We'll explore. We're where we need to be, okay? We're where we need to be. We got a boss fight coming up, so let's prepare for that. This is going to be interesting. And we've got a chimera. We have 4 chimeras. Holy crap. Okay. Well, I think we just need to attack these guys. I might, let's cast Protect and Shell. And, go ahead and just attack with these 2 for right now. Let's give ourselves a little extra protection, because I think these guys are going to hit pretty hard if they do deal damage. Just like that. Yeah, that's why we want to have some spells at handy. And now I think we're good to just attack without hesitation. These have, it looks like, maybe about 640 hit points each. So not the worst boss to face. I can't believe we're fighting 4 of them, but that's neither here nor there. And our spears leveled up 2,700. And what do we have here? Life Spring is awash with a soft light. Oh. We weren't supposed to be here yet. All right. I know what we did wrong. It's okay. We're gonna quickly fix this. All right. Well, we killed the boss at least. We're gonna be coming back here. This walkthrough is a little bit tricky to read. That's a me problem. It's not a walkthrough problem. I want to go back down here, and we have to find these other 3 things first, so I am turning encounters off just temporarily while we figure this out. I think we need to actually go down that other, all the way on the southwest. It said to go north and around, but I'm thinking we have to go through the center. This is the place we have not went yet. Okay, yeah. And then this is what we're missing. Sorry about that. Mithril gloves. Nothing too crazy, by the way. Mithril mirror. Okay, now we can exit. We'll be coming right back. What we need to do first... First of all, I need to use the damn cure spell. That's what we need to do. We're gonna head back to the castle. We got the pendant. Okay? We'll turn encounters back on for now, even though I don't think there's any in here. And we need to go back and talk to these people, and we need to say, the wyvern's right in there, it's sound asleep right now, my mom says it's going to die soon. Yeah. Okay. We need to go actually talk to the wyvern itself, and we're going to present him with the pendant. We said, we seek your aid in destroying the Empire, a common foe. Will you help us? And he says, the Empire's poison already courses through my veins. I will not escape the fate that befell my brood. And we're going to go ahead and give him the pendant. Nothing happens? Okay. So maybe we have to ask about dragoons. Shortly before the battle with the Empire, a dragoon named Ricard sent out to find the ultimate magic. Where he has gone, I do not know. He presents us with an egg. He says, I have one last request to make of you. Take this egg to the cavern north of here and submerge it in the life spring. It is the last remaining wyvern egg. If it is not submerged in the life spring soon, it will wither and die. So we have to go back. So basically the spring that we were just at where we killed the chimera, and it may be back. We may have to do that again. I don't know. I'm going to turn encounters off, actually. That's where we need to go next. Okay. So I skipped a little bit ahead of where we needed to be, but it's fun. It's a fun cavern. We've enjoyed it. So what's wrong with, you know, enjoying it a little bit more before we call it a day here? We ignore the creepy bridge. We walk over the good bridge. Back down the steps. Around this path. This is like where I knew, like, this is when he knew he had effed up. It was right there. But, we were already so far in. I was like, why bother? Okay. Throw that egg in there, buddy. We're tossing it in. The egg is going in the water. The wyvern egg sinks gently into the bottom of the spring. The egg rests deep at the bottom of the life spring. Okay, and then that is it. Back to the surface we go. We can turn encounters back on safely now, I believe. And let's go back and talk to our friends at the castle. Enemies are just dropping armor now. This is craziness. All right, back to Castle Deast. The Beast of the Deast. Let's talk to young kid. He said, the wyvern is dead. Oh no, we're too late. The mom says the last living wyvern is dead, but the egg you placed in the spring remains. Someday it will hatch, and the wyvern will spread its great wings and soar through the sky for the rebels. The wyverns can't thank you for what you've done, so allow me to do so in their place. We are grateful. Okay. And if we go here, we see... He gone. He gone. Well... We don't have a lot of information on what to do next. So by default, we probably head back to Altair. I'm going to save that for next episode. I think we've done enough, particularly going in and out of this cavern about 15 times. Next time, we'll head back to Altair. We'll see what the skinny is. Maybe see why Hilda's acting so freaking weird. Get some more information. I'll do a little bit of off-scene grinding because that's going to take a minute to get some gil to get us a little bit better equipment, maybe get us a little bit more prepared. And we'll see you next time. As always, thank you for joining, and feel free to subscribe if you like the content or if you feel sorry for me in this channel.